Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman here with the Strat-O-Matic Network. And we've got a ball game in our 1962 replay. It's the first game of April 10, which is the second date of the season. It will be the Cleveland Indians at the Boston Red Sox, the first of a two-game series. Pitching for Cleveland is Dick Donovan. Of course, he comes in with no record. And for the Boston Red Sox with no record, Don Schwall. They are both right-handers. I'll be back with the lineups in about a minute or two. The lineups for today's game: Cleveland Indians leading off and playing center field, Ty Klein. Batting second at first, Tito Francona. Playing left field, Chuck Asegian. Batting fourth and right is Willie Kirkland. Batting fifth and catching, John Romano. Batting sixth at shortstop, Woody Held. Batting seventh at third base, Bubba Phillips. Batting eighth at second, Jerry Kindle. And pitching and batting ninth, warming up in the bullpen, right-hander Dick Donovan. 20-10 in real world, 3.59. Starting the first game for Cleveland. For the Boston Red Sox, and we are in Fenway. Attendance is 14,736. Leading off at first base, Pete Runnels. Batting second, at second, Chuck Schilling. Batting third, in center field, Gary Geiger. The cleanup hitter in left, Karl Yastrzemski. Batting fifth at third base, Frank Malzone. Batting sixth and catching, Russ Nixon. Batting seventh in right field, Carol Hardy. Batting eighth at shortstop, Eddie Brossaud. And the pitcher, starting for the Boston Red Sox, right-hander Don Schwall. He was 9-15 in real world, and he's warming up in the bullpen. And the Red Sox take the field. Don Schwall on the mound, taking his warm-ups. He's ready now. And leading it off for Cleveland is Ty Klein. Left-handed hitter. Schwall is ready. Here's the pitch to Klein. That's 5-6 left-handed, struck him out. One away, and we are underway here at Fenway. Now Tito Francona. Francona, left-handed hitter. The pitch from Schwall. That's 3-6, right-handed, flies it to left. Under it is Yastrzemski. He makes the catch, it's 2 away. And now Chuck Asegian. Six-seven. Right-handed, walked him. So Asegian is on first with 2 outs. No threat to steal. Willie Kirkland, the batter. Another left-handed hitter. Hello, Brian. Here's the pitch to Kirkland. That's 1-2. It's a ballpark blast by Kirkland, and he's got the power. That's a 7 left-handed in Boston, and it is gone. It's 1-8 left-handed. A 2-run home run by Willie Kirkland. And Cleveland comes out in front here 2-0 in the top of the first. That's his first home run of the season, obviously. Look at it again, 1-2, ballpark blast against the right-hander. He's got the power. And it was a 7 on a 1-8. And now John Romano comes up, 2 outs, nobody on. John Romano, right-handed hitter. Here's Schwall. And the pitch. 2-4. Right-handed, grounds it to second for Schilling. He fields it and throws it to Runnels at first, and the side is retired. But 2 runs on the 2-run home run by Kirkland. And after a half an inning, it's Cleveland 2 and Boston is coming up. Well, the Cleveland Tribe takes the field. Dick Donovan on the mound, throwing his warm-ups. Leading it off for the Red Sox, Pete Runnels, a left-handed hitter. Runnels steps in. Here's Donovan now, and the pitch. That's 3-5, right-handed, base hit Runnels to lead it off for the Red Sox. He's the now Schilling is the tying run at the plate. Chuck Schilling. A B bunter. He hit 230. Infield is in. He's a C now. He hits a dribbler in front of the plate. 11C. Strike 2. Now it's all new. We refresh. Full count 3-2 on Schilling. Infield is in, he's a C. That's going to be hit to first. 4C. Speed. Whoa, he lays down a great bunt and has a chance to beat it out. The 20 die falls in the range. Runnels 1-13. I'm sorry, Schilling 1-14. And oh no, he doesn't. They get him at first. Runnels goes to second though. It was close call. 1 out, Runnels in scoring position. And Gary Geiger is the batter, left-handed hitter. Dick Donovan on the mound. Here's the pitch to Geiger. 2-10, right-handed, flies it to left. Asegian under it. Makes the catch, 2 away. And Karl Yastrzemski comes up in a clutch situation. He hit .296 with 19 home runs. I don't know what his first year was, but this was a good year for him. 94 runs batted in. Again, clutch situation. He's got a couple clutch hits on his card. Here's the pitch from Donovan. 1-5, grounds it to first. And that's going to be fielded by Francona. He takes it to the bag. And the side is retired. No runs for the Red Sox. 1 hit, 1 left. After 1, it's Cleveland 2, Boston nothing. A beautiful afternoon for a game of Strat-O-Matic. 1962 baseball. Okay, Schwall takes the mound. He allowed the 2-run home run to Kirkland in the first. It's Woody Held leading it off. .18, right-handed, grounded to short. Brassard has it, throws it to Runnels for the first out. Now Bubba Phillips. Kathy Harden for the Tribe. Here's Schwall, always for anyone but Boston. ABB, here's the pitch, 2-3, right-handed, hit him. Bubba gets hit by the pitch, and he'll take first base. Not being held. Here's Jerry Kindle now. It's 2-0 Cleveland. Pitch from Schwall. 4-11 right-handed, fly ball right field. For Hardy, 2 away. And now the pitcher, Dick Donovan, for his first plate appearance today. He's a 6NL. Used in his career at times as a pinch hitter. I read that before the game. Here's the pitch to Donovan. 5-7, left-handed, grounder to second, our first X today. Schilling 313. That's a 9-3. G3 gets to it. E13, 6-11, 12. And he throws him out. and the side is retired. We're heading to the bottom of the second. It's 2-0 Tribe. Here's Dick Donovan now in his second inning. The batter is Frank Malzone for Boston. Here's Donovan. Pitch to Malzone, 2-2 right-handed, single 1 to 8. It is a base hit. That's a 6. Malzone on first. And Russ Nixon, the batter. Six, right-handed, grounds to third. Phillips throws to Kindle at second for the force. No play at first. It's 1 out, and Nixon is on. And here's Karl Hardy. Sounds almost like a movie star's name, huh? Or something. Here's the pitch from Donovan. 6-8. Right-handed, fly ball center, high and playable for Ty Klein. He makes the catch, it's 2 away. And Eddie Bersoud comes up. If I'm not mistaken, Ty Klein is on Montreal in our 69 replay. Here's the pitch to Bersoud, 5-7 right-handed, struck him out. And the side is retired, no runs. 1 hit, 1 left. We've gone 2. It's 2-0 Cleveland. Schwall takes the mound now. His third inning. His first endurance is the 6th. Donovan, the 9th. Wow. He had 251 innings, 34 starts. His first endurance, the 9th. Wow. Top of the order, Ty Klein. Struck out in the first. Okay, Klein, left-handed hitter. I think I heard about that, Brian. Here's the pitch to Klein. That is 2-7 right-handed. Single 1 to 19 goes through. And Klein is on first with a leadoff single. 1 to 15, 1 to 17, 1 to 15 being held. Okay, Klein, 1 to 15 to steal it. Again, 1 to 15, 1 to 17. Being held 1 to 15 if he gets the lead. He gets it on a 2 to 6. We're not going to bother with the 10 there. Yeah, no problem. Here's Francona now. And the pitch from Schwall. That's 6-7. Left-handed, walked him. So it's first and second now with nobody out. And Chuck Asegian is the batter. Kirkland on deck. Here's the pitch from Schwall. 4-6, right-handed, double 1-4. It is a double for Asegian. Klein scores. Francona goes to third. And that's a 3-0 ball game. And Willie Kirkland. He had 21 in real world. He hit a 2-run home run in the first. Now Kirkland facing Schwall again. Second and third infield is in. Here's the pitch. That's 3-7, right-handed. That's non-clutch, pops it up to first. Runnels has it, one away, and that was a good out for Schwall. They'll keep the infield in. Romano. John Romano steps in. Here's Schwall now. The pitch to Romano. That is 5-7. Oh, excuse me. Right-handed, grounds to second, X. Schilling, 3-13. (3-13), 10-3. He gets to it, G2. E13, 6-12, 15. And he throws him out. Let's check on a G2 first and second. That would be a force. Wait a minute, it was second and third, I'm sorry. On a G2. Bear with me, Mike. Runners advance. Wait, the infield was in. I'm so sorry. Second and third leader. That's going to be batter safe. Lead runner thrown out. I love those. It's thrown by second baseman Schilling to the plate. Nixon puts the tag on. That's a 2 outs now. First and third. Any time this week except Thursday. Do you have a preference for time of day? I want it to be at least 2 p.m., but if you're good, if you want the evening, that's good. Could we do it tomorrow? Are you available tomorrow or Wednesday? I hadn't heard from you, so I went ahead and I scheduled the game, but it's available. It is scheduled for tomorrow at 2, but I could move it to Wednesday, and I could also move the time later, if that's more convenient. Okay, tomorrow it is. Whoa. And folks, we have a timeout here. It's going to be live together, and I assume you remember everything in terms of use a mobile, use your iPhone, and come on, and you're going to have to put it, though, portrait, not sideways. And I'm going to just put in here, it's Guterman managing, and for Atlanta it will be Terranova. And there it is, saved. That'll be fun. So all of you be there. Here it is. I don't know how well you're going to be seeing it, but if you click notify me, you'll be notified. It's set for 2 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, live in 2 hours, 23 hours. Thank you. In fact, I have to redo it now. So I'm going to delete that, actually. I have to... Beautiful. I have to delete it, folks, because I have to... Once you set it up, either way, live together or solo, it cannot be changed. So we're going to delete that. And right after the game, I'm going to set up the next one with Mike. And Mike has the cards. And we come back. I'll send you, like I said, by email the link. First and third, 2 outs, 1 in. It's 3-0 Cleveland, and Woody Held is the batter. Here's Schwall now. Hello, Demos. Mike Terranova is managing the Atlanta Braves tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern for Game 1 of the NLCS. It isn't yet posted. Here's the pitch to Held, 5-4 right-handed, fly ball center X. It's Geiger, 2-5. Yeah. We had a great game once before. 2-5 for Geiger, 10-2. He gets to it, F2. This might be the inning. E5, 3, 6, 7. And he makes the catch. And the side is retired. He's kind of lucky, Schwall. He only allow 1 run on 2 hits, a walk. A real good throw from Schilling at second to the plate, Nixon, the catcher, to put the tag on Francona. We've gone 2 1/2. It's 3-0 Tribe. And here's Dick Donovan, bottom of the third. Again, this is the first game of April 10 in our 1962 replay, game 3 of the replay. First of a 2-game series between these clubs. And Schwall will hit. They're going to keep him in and just give him a shot here to settle down. Here's Dick Donovan. The windup. The pitch to Schwall. That is 2-9. Grounds it to first. Picked up by Francona. He takes it to the bag, 1 away. And now Pete Runnels, singled left on in the first. Here's Donovan. The windup. Pitch to Runnels, 2-12, right-handed. Grounds it to first. Again, it's Francona. This time he throws to Donovan, covering the bag, 2 away. For Chuck Schilling. He had a sacrifice bunt in the first inning. Donovan, the windup and the pitch. That's 4-10, right-handed, flies to center X. Klein, a 2-4. (19-2), he gets to it, F3, E4, 3-5-7. And he throws him out. I mean, he makes the catch. And it's a 1-2-3 for Donovan of the Tribe. We've gone 3 innings. It's 3-0. Again, programming note, just to clarify, it's not yet posted, but it will be right after this game. Pittsburgh Pirates with Bob Moose at the Atlanta Braves, Phil Niekro. I'm managing Pittsburgh. And Mike Terranova managing Atlanta. Atlanta will have Niekro. game one of the NLCS. Game one of the ALCS is on Saturday, so I kind of like it to have these two series staggered. It will be 9 a.m. Eastern U.S. time. I know it's early if you're on the West Coast, 6 a.m. It'll be Minnesota. I'm managing with Jim Perry starting. At Baltimore, Mike Cuellar, the southpaw, and Baseball Demos managing the O's. And the odds are pretty even on that series, as the Orioles won 114 games and the Twins won 116 games, tying the 1906 Cubs for most wins in a single season. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. I'll be back in just a couple minutes to continue this ball game. Indeed. Perfect timing. Jeffrey Guterman back here in Studio B, sipping some nice iced coffee. It's a 3-0 game, Cleveland leading. Don Schwall takes the mound for his 4th inning. It'll be Bubba Phillips leading it off. He was hit by a Schwall pitch in the 2nd. Here's Schwall now. And the pitch to Phillips. 1-5 right-handed, fly ball to left field for Karl. He's under it, 1 away. And now Jerry Kindle, the catcher, second baseman, comes up to the plate. Here's Schwall. And the pitch, 6-2, right-handed, grounds it back to Schwall X. He's a 3-16. Whoa, that's a re-roll when you don't do them all of them that are needed. That's a, he's a 3-16. That's 5-3 G3. He gets it. E16 7-8. And he throws him out. 2 away. And Dick Donovan, the pitcher, 0 for 1. Schwall, he's a 6 NL. He's not a sure out. Schwall gets the sign from Nixon. 6-4, left-handed, ballpark slash in Fenway. Left-handed hitter, 15. And it goes through for a base hit. I told you, he's a pretty good hitter. He's pinch hit at times throughout his career. So Donovan is on first with 2 outs, and Ty Klein is the batter. Here's Schwall now. .37 right-handed, grounds it to second, and Schilling has it. He throws it over to Runnels at first. And the side is retired. Schwall, no runs, 1 hit allowed. The single by Donovan left on. Middle of the 4th, 3-0. And Dick Donovan takes the mound. He's thrown 3 shutout innings, allowed 2 hits, no walks, 1 strikeout. Gary Geiger to lead it off, and Yaz comes out on deck. Okay, Donovan. He winds and deals. 3-8. Grounds it to second for Kindle, and there's 1 away. Now Carl Yastrzemski. I'm not sure what his first year was. I could look it up. But he had a pretty fine year this year. Carl's first year was 61. He hit .266 with 11 homers. This year he hit .296 with 19 homers. And he just got better. And he was a great fielder. Here's Donovan and the pitch to Karl. That's 3-8, right-handed, fly ball left for Esegian. He makes the catch, 2 away. And Frank Malzone is the batter. Malzone singled and forced in the 2nd. Donovan. The pitch to Malzone. 4-6, right-handed, grounds it too short. Fielded by Held, and he throws it on over to end the inning. A 1-2-3 for Donovan. And we've gone 3-0 Cleveland. In case you're interested, Cleveland was 80-82 this year, so they're a decent team. Red Sox were 76-84, 8 games under 500. They're not awful. And Schwall comes out, top of the 5th. It'll be Francona, Asegian, and Kirkland. Francona steps in, 0 for 1 and a walk, thrown out at the plate on the double by Asegian, actually on a ground ball by Romano. .47, left-handed, walked him. So Tito Francona is on. I don't believe he had speed. He was on a couple teams in '69. He's a 1-12 here. Good bunter. He's a 1-15 on a 5, being held. And here's the Asegian now. Walked and scored, doubled, and knocked home Klein. The pitch to Asegian. 6-8, right-handed, walked him again. Schwall puts 2 on here. First and second, nobody out, and Willie Kirkland comes up to the plate again. Schwall has a 4.94 ERA. He got 32 starts, was 9-15. Here's Kirkland at the plate. The pitch from Schwall. 5-12 left-handed, grounds it to second. This could be 2. Oh. And it is a double play. We'll score it 4-6-3. Sending Francona to third with 2 outs. Two outs, Francona on third. Clutch situation, John Romano comes up to the plate. Again, he's 0 for 2, hit the ground ball, fielder's choice, got Francona trying to come home on that. Here's Schwall now, the pitch to Romano. That's 5-6, right-handed, struck him out. And the side is retired. Second strikeout for Schwall. There were no runs in the top of the 5th. No hits, 2 walks, 2 left. 1 left, I'm sorry. We're heading to the bottom of the 5th. Donovan has thrown 4 shutout innings for Cleveland. Leading it off is Russ Nixon. Nixon 0 for 1, reached on a force in the second. Here's the pitch from Donovan. That's 6-7, left-handed, grounds to second X. Kindle 220. (14-2) gets to it. G1 E20 5-8-9, and he throws him out. 1 away. He's retired. I don't know if that counts as an out. I think so. 3, 6, 9, 10 in order. And here's Karl Hardy. Here's Donovan into his windup. Here's the pitch to Hardy. 3-4, fly ball center. Klein under it, 2 away. That's 11 in order. And Eddie Brossout is the batter. And we haven't even played with the Yankees or the Dodgers or the Giants, so the Mets. We got lots of fun games coming up here in this 62 replay. This is our third game of the year. Here's the pitch to Brossout, 4-5, right-handed, grounds it to third. Phillips has it, he throws it to first, and it's another 1-2-3 for Donovan, and he has retired 12 in order here. It's 3-0 Cleveland, and Don Schwall takes the mound for his 6th inning, and this is his first endurance inning. Market, the major indices are up. Dow is up, S&P is up, NASDAQ is up. That's real world. Here's what he held. Held is 0 for 2. The pitch from Schwall. That's 4-7, right-handed, single 1 to 9, grounded to third. Malzone has it, and he throws it to first for the out, 1 away. Well, demos, it's probably going to look something like the one I have. However, I'm taking more care this time. I'm keeping it folded like this. I figured the less I bend this here, the better off I am. The only fold I'm really emphasizing is the one it came with, and then I'm just turning the whole thing gently to get to the other side. So we'll see. This replay will last somewhere between 2.5 to 4.5 years. So God willing, I'll still be here and I'll be able to finish it. Here's Bubba Phillips now, Schwall. The pitch to Phillips. That's 4-6, right-handed, double 1 to 4. It's a double down the line for Phillips. A 1-out double. It was a 4-6 right-handed. If any of you want to, yeah, absolutely. So Phillips in scoring position with 1 out. Schwall, 2 hits or walks away from fatigue. Here's Kindle. And the pitch from Schwall. 112, and he walked him. 1 more hit or walk, and he's done. Raditz came in for Schwall in real world. Dick Raditz. And we use that as a guideline. We don't have to. And it turns out he was very, very good. 125 exclusively relief, 24 saves, 2.24. They're down 3-0. I could use Chet Nichols if I prefer. He's 57 innings, 3.00. So he might be a good choice. These are 2 good relievers that the Red Sox have. Dick Donovan will come up, and he is a 6 NL. He's 1 for 2. He's a C bunter. Here's Schwall now. The pitch to Donovan. 3-7, struck him out. 3rd strikeout for Schwall, and he has a chance to get out of this. Ty Klein, the batter, clutch situation. I got to tell you folks, Kathy gave me the idea of making iced coffee, and what I do now is I brew a pot or close to a pot in the morning, and I usually take a little nap. even though I may not even fall asleep late morning. And when I have the iced coffee in the afternoon, it is so refreshing. Yeah. 2 outs, first and second. Clutch situation for Klein. He's 1 for 3. Singled and scored in the third. Here's Schwall. That's 4-11, left-handed. Single 1-9. Lines to second and caught by Schilling. And the side is retired. Schwall gets out of it, no runs. He's gotten out of a couple jams. 1 hit, a walk, and 2 left. We're in the middle of the 6th. It's still a 3-0 ball game. Dick Donovan has retired 12 in order. And there's going to be a hitter for Schwall, down 3-0. Schwall pitched 6 innings. He's the loser of record. He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. He walked 3, 4, hit 1, struck out 3. He allowed 3 runs. It will be Chet Nichols coming in next inning. Chet Nichols. He's a right-hander. Of course, he comes in with no record. And let's see who's hitting. You have a game tonight, Mike? I might check that out as I'm relaxing. Let me check that out. You go to your channel there, Mike. There it is. Oh, I don't see a lot. Oh, wait a minute. There it is. Giants at the Mets. 1993. Giants. I assume that's also the Mets. Oh, are these the playoffs? Or is this a just a regular season? I'm going to put on a notification on this. And you could, I hope I'm still up. I just put on my notification for that. I like the way those dice, oh, it's not, okay. I like the way those dice are stacked. Let's see who's sitting here. To lead off and pinch hit in the bottom of the 6th for Schwall. Dave Philly pinched hit in this game in real world, but he hit 143, had 42 at bats all year. Lou Clinton, a right-handed hitter, hit 294. I think I'll go with him. They don't have much else on the bench. It'll be Luke Clinton coming in. Luke Clinton died in 1997. He played for parts of 8 seasons. And he died of Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. I'm not sure what that is. It might be a form of dementia-related illness or neurological. I'm going to look it up. It's a rare, fatal, and rapidly progressive neurodegenerative disease that causes the brain to break down. Lovely. Okay, Luke Clinton steps in the batter's box. Here's Donovan. He's retired, 12 in order. The pitch to Clinton. That's 3-6, right-handed, triple 1-3. It's a double down the line for Clinton. And he's at 1-12 running, which is satisfactory for my purposes. They're down by 3. Clinton on second to lead it off. And Pete Runnels, the batter. Again, Donovan's first endurance is the 9th. Here's Donovan now. The pitch to Runnels. And that is 5-8, left-handed, fly ball center. Klein getting under it, 1 out for Chuck Schilling. Here's Donovan. And the pitch 2-3, right-handed, hit him. And now both sides have a warning from the umpire. First and second. I don't think Donovan would want to do that intentionally with a 3-0 lead, but it's first and second, 1 out. And here's Geiger. Geiger 0 for 2. Yaz on deck. Donovan from the stretch. 2-5, right-handed, walked him. The bases are full. With Red Sox. Donovan, 1-hitter walk. Actually, it's the 9th. I'm so sorry. Here's Karl Yastrzemski now. Bases full, 1 out. Infield back for the double. They can afford to let up a run if it goes through. Actually, probably not. Well, yeah, it could. Here's the pitch, 4-7, left-handed, single 1-7, line to second, and caught by Kindle. 2 outs. Big out for Donovan. And here's Malzone. A clutch situation for Malzone. He has a couple clutch reversals on his card. 5-8, right-handed, fly ball left. It's a can of corn for Segian. And he makes the catch, and the side is retired. So Donovan puts 3 on and strands them. We've gone 6. It's a good ball game. 3-0, but it's an enjoyable ball game, I think. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. Well, we're back at Fenway. It's Jeffrey Guterman here in Studio B. And it's a 3-0 ball game. Donovan has gone all the way. There's a new pitcher now for the Red Sox, Chet Nichols. Nichols, a right-hander, taking his warm-ups. And leading it off top of the 7th is Tito Francona, 0 for 1 and 2 walks. Okay, Nichols is ready. Here's the pitch to Francona. 2-7 left-handed. Fly ball center for Geiger. And it's 1 away. The batter is Chuck Asegian. He has walked twice, scored once, doubled left on. Here's the pitch from Nichols. 5-5, right-handed, walked him. Asegian is on. And Willie Kirkland, the batter. He's 1 for 3, hit the 2-run home run. That's been the game winner thus far. Here's Nichols. And the pitch, 3-4, pops it up to second for Schilling, and it's 2 away. And John Romano comes up. He's 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. 6-3, right-handed, slashed. That looks like it's going to be caught right-handed in Boston. And it is. Lines to short, just made the catch. Brassard, and the side is retired. We're in the 7th inning stretch. Stack is here. Good to see you, Stack, middle of the 7th. And it's Dick Donovan, who has gone all the way. He has that endurance of 9 innings. No sign of fatigue yet. Here's Russ Nixon coming up, left-handed hitter. Nixon at the plate facing Donovan. Here's the pitch. 3-8 right-handed, single 1 to 19. It's a base hit. So Nixon is on, singling off Donovan. And Karl Hardy is the batter, a C bunter, hit 215. Karl Hardy. They don't have much on the bench, I'm going to tell you. Be nice to hit for him, but they don't have. They have Don Guile, who hit 049. Dave Philly, 143. Pumpsy Green, 231. That's a little better. Oh, here's Billy Gardner. He had 200 at bats. He might be worth using. Billy Gardner, a right-handed hitter, is coming in to hit. Maybe that's not the best idea, but he's going to come in. And Dave Philly, The 143 hitter will come into play right field for Hardy. Oh Lord, he's a 5+1. Holy cow. Shit. Let me you know, you need depth on a team, and this team does not have a lot of depth on the bench. Yeah, oh, Luke Clinton was already used. He could have played right. It'll be Philly. They've got to come up with something. Philly will come into play right field, Dave Philly. And meanwhile, it's Billy Gardner pinch hitting for Hardy. Okay, Donovan is ready. Nixon on first. Nobody out. Here's Donovan from the stretch. The pitch to Gardner. That's 212. Hit him! That's the second hit by pitch. We're not going to have an ejection. Very, very strange. I wish they had a chart or something, but for hit by pitches with issues like brawls and ejections and things like that, but they don't. First and second, nobody out now for Broussard. Eddie Broussard, a 277 hitter, 599 at bats. Broussard steps in. He is a B bunter, but they're down by 3. Here's the pitch from Donovan. That's 3-8, right-handed, hit well by Broussard, and it's a tie ball game. Eddie Broussard with a 3-run home run, and it's so hard to put in here, okay, but we'll just try. There it goes. A 3-run home run, and isn't Strat-O-Matic a lot of fun to play? Eddie Broussard, who had 14 home runs and 599 at-bats, has hit a 3-run home run off Donovan. And he's tied for home runs in the majors with 1. And the crowd is loving it. A 7th inning, 3-run home run. And now there'll be a hitter. There's still nobody out. There'll be a hitter for Nichols, who came in, pitched 1 inning. No hits, a walk, no strikeouts, no runs. And it will be their ace coming in next inning. How do you like this guy's name, huh? Pumpsy Green. That sounds almost like a name from the 1911 set. It's going to be Dick Raditz, the ace from the bullpen, coming in next inning. Raditz, a 0 hold with Nixon. It's now anybody's ball game. Let's see who's going to hit. They don't really have much hitting. They really don't. But on the other hand, probably somebody. Oh, I know he did. I know Mike did that. Yeah, it's a great idea. If I was smart, I would go somewhere and do that. It's going to be Jim Pagliarone, a 258 hitter, coming in to pinch hit. Jim Pagliarone will be the pinch hitter. Now it's no outs, nobody on. And Pagliarone steps into the batter's box. So home run by Broussard. Here's the they're going to keep Donovan in at this point, see how he is. Here's the pitch to Pagliarone, 4-11 right-handed, fly ball left X. Sejian 4-2. It is a great game. Absolutely. 4-2 Sejian. That's 14. 4. He gets to it F2. E2, 5-8-10. And he makes the catch, 1 away. Again, Donovan with a 9 endurance inning. 1 out, nobody on. Runnels is the batter. Here's the pitch from Donovan. 4-10, left-handed, flies to center X. Getting under that is Klein, a 2-4. Good fielder. 11-2, F2 gets to it, E4, 3-6-8. And he makes the catch. 2 away on 2 fly balls. And Chuck Schilling comes up to the plate. Bottom of the 7th, it's a 3-3 ball game on the 3-run home run by Ed Brassard. Here's Donovan. And the pitch, 2-11, right-handed, slashed, 14. I think that'll go through. Right-handed it does. That's a slick infield. Schilling is on with 2 outs. And here's Gary Geiger. 0 for 2 and a walk. Here's the pitch to Geiger. That's 6-6 left-handed. Double 1-2. It's a base hit. Schilling goes to third, and that's going to be it for Donovan. We do that for realism's sake. Not so much that he hasn't reached fatigue or anything, but for realism's sake, that's it for Donovan. He pitched 6 2/3, and we'll see if anyone can come in and get an out to avoid him being the loser of record. He's responsible for first and third. He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. At times he's shown in the middle innings. He walked 1, hit 2, and struck out 1. He's allowed 3 runs, again, responsible for first and third. He can lose this game. Karl Yastrzemski coming up, first and third. Let's see if they have a left-hander. Cleveland. Donovan went all the way in real world. I'm still getting used to these new teams. Boy, they got some bad pitchers on this team. Doesn't look like they have a left-hander. God, they do not have a left-hander. In fact, they don't have a left-hander on the whole frickin' team. Wow. It's gonna be Bill Daly. Bill Daly coming in to get the out. And then they would probably pinch hit for him. Bill Daly coming out from the bullpen. I don't know who he was, never heard of him. In fact, Frank, you mentioned that about Mike's laminated charts. Yes, I am. Yes, Stack. He was kind enough Mike Terranova to send me. I don't need. It's a little hard for me to get there now. God, that's weird. Oh, here it is. In my Strat-O-Matic files, he was kind enough. I'm not really in dire need now of these, but I was when I only had my battered chart. He sent me high resolution right here, a picture of his laminated first base, infield. You know, first, second, third, short. See how high resolution that is. That is really beautiful. So we can always have it if something were to happen. Okay, Bill Daly is finishing up his warm-ups here in the bottom of the seventh. This has turned out to be quite a ball game. Bill Daly's still alive, born in 1935. He's 89. He only played 4 years. I can't believe that, Brian. Okay, Daly is ready. Here's Karl now. First and third, 2 down, 3-3 game. Daly, the windup, and the pitch to Karl. 6-6, left-handed base hit up the middle, and he's not a bad pitcher. That is the go-ahead run for the Red Sox. Sorry, Kathy. She hates the Red Sox. Geiger, 1-16. 2 outs, 1-18, 1-19, 1-18. They'll let him go to third. A clutch base hit for Karl off of Daly's card. As you see, as a 3.59 ERA, that's about as good as you get in the pen for Cleveland. Whoa. And here's Frank Malzone. He'll be the 9th batter this inning. Oops. I put Daly in here by accident. Here we go. Okay, Daly trying to get out of this. He's the loser of record now, Donovan. And Raditz, 6-7. Nichols the winner, Raditz for the save. Perfect situation for the Red Sox. Yaz came through stacked. Here's Malzone, Daly from the stretch. 4-10, right-handed, grounds it to short X. Held 334. You see that? Demos, as long as I don't start creasing here, I should be pretty good for a while. Held 334 at ground ball short X. 3-3, there is an S1 base hit. So they're busting it open here. 5-7-8, E34. It's an S1 single. Geiger scores. All charged to Donovan. An insurance run, and Nixon will be the batter they have batted around. So we can close Donovan out here, allowing 5 runs. He pitched brilliantly in the middle innings, retiring 12 in order. Okay, here's Nixon now. Oh, Frank. I don't know. I think I'm going to play with them naked. Okay? I think I'm going to enjoy them in the nude at this point. Okay? And trust that they'll last me at least into the well after the All-Star break, and then when we hit that, we'll need new score sheets anyway, and I'll order another one. But thank you. I will tape it as needed, if that's okay with you. Okay, first and second here. That was a 2-6, by the way, for Nixon. Right-handed. Oh, shit. Oh, I've got to look at this. This may not be a single for Nixon. We have a replay. It might be a clutch reversal. Oh, my. We have a replay. I'm surprised no one came up with it. If I'm right, we are now going into replay mode. And I appreciate all of your patience with that. Right here. A picture of his laminated. 16. 2 outs, 1
Thank
to 18,
you, Frank.
1 to 19. 1 to 18. As good as you get. The loser of record now.
We're going to Nixon here.
I should be pretty good for a single. Geiger's is retiring.
Here's Nixon.
Okay. I'll order another one.
Uh-oh.
Thank you. I will tape it as needed. If that's
Wait a
okay
minute,
with
I
you.
didn't get that.
At least into the oven order.
Maybe it wasn't. I've got to go back.
So we can close Donovan out here. Donovan.
Here it is.
An insurance run. And Nixon will be the batter they have batted around. So we can close Donovan out here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Following 5 runs, he pitched.
Nixon is the batter. Perfect. That's where I got wrong. And they've batted around. Perfect. Sometimes I didn't do anything wrong. You just sort of lose your bearing. And we're back to live action. Okay, it's Nixon. Facing Daly. He'll get one more chance to retire a batter. Here's Daly. The pitch to Nixon. With 2 outs, first and second. That was an S1. 3-11. Grounds it to first. Scooped up by Francona, and he throws it to first, and the side is retired. They batted around, though, and they got 5 big runs for the Red Sox in the bottom of the 7th. How about that? All charged to Donovan, and we're heading to the 8th. Dick Raditz in for the save. Nichols, the winner of record. Okay, Raditz is ready. Here's Woody Held to lead it off in the top of the 8th for Cleveland. Tough loss here for Cleveland. Here's Raditz, the pitch to Held. That's 112. Lines it to short, 1 away. Now Bubba Phillips. Yeah, Kathy Harden for the Tribe. Here's the pitch to Phillips. That's 4-9, right-handed, walked him. So Phillips is on. And Jerry Kindle is the batter, a .232 hitter. Not sure they have anybody much better. Remember, Philly in right field, a 5. My God, look at this batter. 380, 50 at bats. Look at those home runs. Whoa. You know, you got to use him sparingly. I guess, like, use him if he started or was used as a pinch hitter in real world. Look at those home runs there. Holy cow, against right-handed pitching. Whoa. You want me to bring Bond in? I'll bring Bond in, Kathy. But we're going to need a hitter for Donovan also, so I could do it. I just will not overuse him, or at least not overuse him too much. Look at that card. Wow. I'm just seeing if I have someone else to pinch hit with. Jim Mahoney's a little better than Kindle. I think we will stay with Kindle here. And we'll bring Bond in to hit for Daly. Okay, here's Kindle now. It's a B bunter, but we need 2 runs in. We don't need 1 run. We'll have them hit away. Here's Raditz. And the pitch. That's 1-9. Grounds it to short, oh my! It's Brassow to second and over to first for the double play, and the side is retired. So there's no chance for Bond. He'll lead off in the 9th. There's a 1-9 right-handed, and Kindle is retired. What a ball game. We've had some good games here in the early going. This morning's game was awesome. Daly will come out to pitch a second inning. Actually, he pitched 1/3 of an inning. And Dave Philly will hit. Switch hitter. He was a 143 hitter. Philly hitting here in the bottom of the 8th. Okay, here's Daly on the mound. Remember, his base hits contributed to losing this game, even though he didn't get charged with the runs, Daly. Here's the pitch to Philly. That's 2-6, right-handed. Walked him! Look at that! Put him on. Whoops. Oh, shit. It goes here. I am sorry. And Ed Brassow will be due up. I'm keeping stats, what I consider more stats for this replay, so I have to make it understandable. Brassow steps in. Philly on first, 1 out. Here's Daly. Here's the pitch from Daly now. That's 5-5, right-handed. Grounds it to short, and that will be an inning-ending double play. And the side is retired. We're heading to the 9th. Cleveland is down by 2. Dick Raditz going for the save, and it will be Walt Bond. We will use him as close to 50 as we can. He's a 380 hitter with an incredible home run ratio of 1 home run more than once every 8 innings, about once every 9 at bats, just a little less than that. So Walt Bond doesn't help us much with 1 run, but 1 run is better than 2. He's also a 380 hitter. You might benefit from a hit rather than a home run from Bond. Oh, wait for a base runner? But I have nobody to hit. I'm glad to follow your suggestion. The problem, Mike, let me show you. I have Jack Kubizin, 169, Max Alvis, 216. I do have Gene Green, 280. You want me to use him? That's fine. Doc Edwards, 273. Hold on. This isn't done yet. They're both right-handers. Dillard, 230. I take suggestions. Jim Mahoney, 243. Is it really worth it? Here's Al Luplo, a left-handed hitter. You want me to hit with Luplo? Luplo? He's the best candidate, left-handed hitter facing Raditz. You want me to go with Luplo? It's fine with me. As long as you're not a dick about it. You know what I mean? People like to tell you what to do and tell you where you're wrong. And, you know, if you're pleasant about it, I welcome it. I'm just joking with you a little bit, you know. Oh, boy. I'm not even sure who would be a good batter to pinch hit with him, by the way. Klein will be up 248. Francona's a good hitter, 272. Asegian, 274. These are good hitters. Kirkland, a 200 hitter, but 21 home runs. Maybe Ty Klein, a 248 hitter. So we're going to go with Al Luplo. We're just waiting for the whiteout to dry. And if it's okay with you all, I'm going to just take a break. I need to use the lavatory, and we will be right back to see how this game ends up. It's been quite a game. Hang in there, folks. It's only going to be about 2 minutes. Thank you. Oh, that is good coffee. So here we go. It's Al Luplow facing Raditz to lead it off. Al Luplow died in 2017 at the age of 78. He's remembered for making one of the most spectacular catches in the history of Fenway Park on June 27, 1963, off the bat of Red Sox hitter Dick Williams. With tying runs on base in the eighth inning, Luplow raced back to the right field bullpen wall, leaped, and made a backhanded catch as he flew over the fence and tumbled headfirst into the bullpen. And that, by the way, happens. I mean, you've seen that happen current day, not every day. Al Luplow steps in, pinch hitting for Daly. Oh, shit. I made an error here. Oh, Christ, I made an error. This was the third out, and I only got 2 outs here. No one caught it. We will fix it. We will fix it. It's fixable. We'll just have Raditz come it to hit. That's the way we'll do it. So sorry. We'll have Raditz come in to hit. Here's Luplow. We aim for low errors, not no errors because we're human. Okay, here's Raditz. If the Red Sox end up winning, it doesn't really matter. Here's Raditz, the pitch to Luplow. 4-5, left-handed, and home run. 1-4, it's a 1, and it's gone. Luplow has tied up this ball game. Oh my. Luplow with the home run. His first of the year. Exactly, Joel Horlin. And Joel, I think you'll understand where I was here. This was the end of, right here was the end of the 7th. As they batted around, Philly walked. And then it was a double play Brissoud, and I thought it was 2 outs because I looked at this. It can happen to anyone. What we're going to do, folks, is we're going to have Raditz face Daly here right now. We're going to put this on hold, and we're going to have Raditz come in. He is a 1 WR and just finish off that inning. Absolutely incredible, Frank. Here's the pitch, 4-10. Raditz is a R. He's a ground ball short X. Held 334. I hope he gets it. 334. This is completely legitimate. 19-3. G1, he gets to it. Even though some may say you may not have had Raditz hit, but they were leading 5-3. Actually, it's a 5-4 game now. It's not tied. Held E34, 6-12-15. Oh, he boots it. That's a shame. We're going to now have Runnels come up. We're in the bottom, going back in time to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Runnels with Raditz on first, 2 outs. And the pitch, 2-5 right-handed, grounds it to second. And the side is retired, just like it was. and Chuck Schilling will come out to lead off in the bottom of the ninth. But meanwhile, we have Daly here, who allowed the home run to Luplow. And we will have Walt Bond. There's a big question here, Mike, or anybody else. Do you pinch hit for Klein? He is a left-handed hitter. Do you bring in Bond, who is also a left-handed hitter? Do you bring in Bond against Daly? Or do you wait if we're going to extra innings? Because we see that Klein is not a bad, not awful 248 hitter, and then you got good hitters after him. Any recommendation? I remember, by the way, folks, I am in recovery. I have a history of severe depression and anxiety, and it's about 6 weeks now, maybe 8 weeks. I am recovered. I'll wait. I'm patient. Oh, wait. Okay. So Klein will come up. It's a 5-4 game. Here's Klein. They need another run. The pitch from Daly. That's 3-11, right-handed, grounds it to second for Schilling. 1 out. Now Tito Francona, left-handed hitter. He's got some power. Daly into his windup and the pitch. That's 5-11, left-handed, grounds to first X. For Runnels, 3-11. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm doing it right. Oh, shit. Folks. Oh, Christ. This is Raditz pitching, and I think I did not make it. That's the roll for the ground ball first X. But I just want to make sure I was using Raditz here. So we'll just do a quick replay here. It's invaluable. We have made no errors, and nothing has made this game no good. We're on the replay. Now Tito Francona. I remember, by the way, Bond. He grounds it to second, and the side is retired, just like it was. Here it is. There's a big question here, Mike, or anybody else. Surprised no one picked up on this. He is a left-handed hitter. Do you bring in Bond? And Chuck Schilling will come out to lead off in the bottom of the ninth. But meanwhile, we gotta go back a more. Even though some may stand, Raditz is this on hold. That's where we got crossed up, yeah. And then it was a double play. We did use Raditz. I thought, stand where I was here. This was Uplow has tied up this. Yeah, we use Raditz, absolutely. No error. Now we'll just make sure with Klein it was a ground ball second. Stand where I was here. And then it was a double. We're gonna have. That's where Raditz. We brought him in by accident. 5-4 game. Going back in time to the bottom of the come out to lead off in the bottom, who is also a left-handed hitter. Do you bring it because we see that Klein put hitters after him? Anxiety. We put Daly in there by accident on this roll. Here's Klein. They need another run. Now it may be the same. It's a 3-11 for Klein. Back to real time. 3-11 with Daly with Raditz a right-hander, and it is a ground ball to second as it was anyway. So we're perfect here. Now Francona comes up, and we're back on 3-11. We're back on real time here. Yeah, no, we got it. We got it. Francona now, 1 out, nobody on, one run down, Cleveland. He's 0 for 2, walked twice. Here's Raditz on the pitch to Francona. That's 2-6, right-handed, pops it to third. Malzone, 2 outs. Mike, I don't know if you thought, because I had said to you wrongly that it was tied and should we use Bond or not. And you said wait, but I may have missed you. He's got good power, Sedgian. 21 homers. Almost as good as the Bonds ratio. Well, you want to bring in Bond here for a Sedgian, left-handed hitter, to tie it up. We still have a chance. Stack says now pinch hit for Bond. I'm waiting for to see if anybody else has any input. Stack and Mike will get the last call here. No, you say Mike let the Sedgian hit. And he's going to hit because we want to use Bond later. What use using him up in a tie game? Maybe that's the thinking. Here's a Sedgian, walked 3 times, scored a run, doubled left on, knocked in a run, didn't knock in a run there. Here's the pitch from Raditz. That's 1-7, right-handed, struck him out, and the ball game is over. Raditz gets the save. And any of you have any concerns, you know, we had no errors on my end. The only possible error would be that we didn't use Bond when we, with Ty Klein. Had I not said it was tied wrongly, it was 5-4. But I think Mike still, well, but you see, I want to tell you, and I say this every time, Mike, due to the butterfly effect, I would have rolled it differently. 1-7 right-handed, 1-7 right-handed, it's gone. Bond would have hit a home run, but I'm telling you, because my fingers would have been different and moved differently, due to chaos theory, the minor changes and random variables, it wouldn't have, most likely would not have been a 1-7. So that's the ball game. The final here in Boston, Red Sox 5, Cleveland 4. We'll be back with a happy recap in just a minute. Well, that's the ball game, everybody. There were a couple of, yeah, thank you, Frank. We'll see you later. And, you know, there were a couple of replays to have to go through. It got pretty hairy in there. But I think all's well that ends well. It was a good try for Cleveland. They had a 3-0 lead, but the big 5-run inning by the Red Sox in the 7th won it. The win goes to Nichols. His first win of the season. He's 1-0 now. Raditz gets the save. We're keeping that stat now. His first. The loss goes to Donovan. He's 0-1. I'm Jeffrey Guterman, and I enjoyed it. Mike, thanks for doing the game.
I'm going to set it up. You said tomorrow at 2 p.m. And I'll set that up right now, right? 2 p.m. tomorrow. Correct. And I have baseball demos. I don't know if he's still here. Haven't seen him in text. But yeah, 2 p.m. And then I'll set this up right after the game. But demos is Saturday with me for the ALCS Game 1 1969 demos. Mike Terranova tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. NLCS Game 1. Stay strong, everybody. Stay well. And I will catch you all next time. Oh. And by the way I look at this is Cleveland and Boston have little chance of winning the pennant. And the only real screw up was leading Mike Terranova to believe that it was a tie game because I said that. He might or might not have thought it was tied, but it wasn't. And he might have called for Bond to hit for Klein. He said, look at the card, but I'm telling you again, if you know chaos theory, you know that the chances of rolling that same roll with Bond would have been, it's not a given. Because all my motor activities with my hands would have been different, and therefore he might not, and most likely would not, have hit that home run. Otherwise, all the other mistakes I made were easily rectified with no problem, thanks to the instant replay. I really appreciate it. And to everyone in the Strat-O-Matic community, I'm going to get busy and do some stuff here, and I'll get ready for tomorrow's games. I do have, back to staying with the 62 replay, I have the Los Angeles Angels at the Chicago White Sox, a much younger Juan Pizarro pitching for the White Sox. And that is on the same date of April 10 in our 1962 replay. It will be a pitcher for the Angels named, I don't know how you pronounce that, G-R-B-A, Gerba. Okay, I'll catch you all later.
By the way, I often beat myself up just a little bit when I make errors, any error of any type, even if it's rectified. But you can't be playing 1,600 games, 1,900 games in replays and not make them. Don't sweat the small stuff, people. Now, if it happened in a postseason game, that's another story.